Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Tasneem Minair, and I am a senior at the new and improved Noor-Ul-Iman School, alhamdulillah. I want to welcome you to this grand opening celebration. Today, I want to ask you, what are we celebrating? We've heard it so many times before, that we got this far. But what does that really mean? As a student who has spent 13 years in the modulars, and now is spending every weekday in the new school building, I can tell you what we need. I want to share with you my impression of the new school building. I've always said that a building doesn't make a school. People make a school. I still strongly believe in the role that people play in the success of a school, but I have one minor correction to that statement. The building still does make a big difference. And it's really the little things, the things that people would normally take for granted, that make the biggest difference of all. For example, our new school building has hallways. Of course, our old building had hallways too, but our new hallways are so wide that students can go to their lockers on one side of the hallway, another row of students can go to their lockers on the other side of the hallway, and then we can have two-way traffic walking in between them, and none of those 4 rows would collide. I get really excited every time I simply walk through a hallway. And I just mentioned lockers. Now we have full-length lockers, which means that they're slightly taller than me. Our old lockers used to be half the size and on top of each other. So if I needed to go to my locker on the bottom, and the person going to their locker on top of me dropped a textbook, that textbook would land on my head. And trust me, it has happened before. So it may seem like a small change, but I really appreciate it. And the advances just get larger than that. Now we have multiple science labs with individual stations, and each individual station has its own individual sink. Now that's really amazing, because just last year we had 1 science lab. So for me to get to lab class, I had to walk from the masjid classrooms, across the parking lot, up the hill, down the 3rd modular to that 1 science lab with that 1 sink. So as soon as we finished our experiments, all the students would rush over to that 1 sink to wash their test tubes and their beakers, and with all of us huddled in that little corner, we would inevitably always get splashed. Now, another story I like to share about my experiences in the past is that when I used to go to the old building classrooms, sometimes the heating would break down in the winter or the air conditioning would break down in the summer. So I know the high school students especially were really excited when we finally bought a portable fan. We would always position the fan so perfectly in the classroom so that when it rotated, every student would get hit with this little gust of wind. And that's how we survived our hot summer days. But now, our entire building is digitally controlled. So the temperature is perfect everywhere in the building, all the time. MashaAllah. And alhamdulillah, these advancements are affecting the students academically as well. Because when they can focus on their work, when they have the facilities, then they can do better in school. So this is what I'm celebrating today. This is what I'm thankful for. And there's so much more to celebrate. So many people to thank. First and foremost, we need to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we need to thank the teachers and the staff of both NUI and ISCJ Weekend School. Because as I said before, it's the people who make a school, but it's the facilities that have now made it better. We also need to thank the parents who send us here, and we need to thank everyone, the donors, and anyone who has simply been a part of our community, because they are really the ones who have made this happen. So thank you all, and may Allah bless you always.
Wait! I'm going to 6th grade next year. Where will I be?
Well, right now we don't have plenty of room in the new building for preschool, kindergarten, first grade, sixth grade, or seventh grade. 12 classrooms in all. But with the help of the love and the support of our generous community, we'll bring you back to the new building soon. Soon. No student will ever have to ask that question again. Phase 2 of construction will complete all of the classrooms, so every student will have the opportunity to be part of the new facilities. So Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you for coming here tonight, because you have helped and will continue to help make this dream a reality. Assalamu alaikum.
إنما المشتاق للمجد التليد لن تراه مستكينا كالعبيد إنه ليث البرايا ثابت